On this episode of the Two Blunt Podcast, that's
no,
not how life
yeah.
is in real life. You know, we don't get a restart. This is your one life, and you have
Yeah.
to live it, bro. So you try to enjoy it while you're here. What's going on, guys? My name is Khalif. I'm here with
Kevin,
what's going on, bro?
nothing much. You know, another day, another episode. You know, what I mean?
Another day, another episode. This is episode 13 of the Two Blunt Podcast.
13 weeks in a row.
13 weeks in a row? Damn, I wasn't doing the math. That's true. That's 13 weeks in a row, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been getting better. You know,
Every
That's
week,
what I-
another
that's about
day,
it. Not
another
much-
trip, another mission, another desire. It's always something we got to do, something we got to improve on. We talk a lot through the week about like how to improve the podcast and
a lot of me ignoring
how
him.
to make
I'm
it
not gonna lie.
better. Yeah, no, I read them. I get it. I got a pistol. I think about it.
No, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you have so much I'm here for it. You know what I mean? I'm here to do it. I want to see it like obviously pop off.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like editing, my computer couldn't run it, so I got mad. But then when it comes to like making a website and stuff like that, it's like, oh, that's like for me. I don't know how.
We don't have to worry about the website now, but I just want you to do the research, bro. You gotta, for us to reach the level we want to reach, we suck right now. Yes, right. For us to reach that level of prosperity in the podcast of us getting level,
Yeah.
we have to do the work to get to the work. What I'm trying to like put in your head now is we gotta start thinking bigger. We're still small. We still have nothing. We're at zero. We're still at ground zero.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Still at ground zero, but we
I
have
would
to
say like a 1%.
Okay, we're at 1%.
We're off the ground.
We're leveling up there.
Yeah,
We're level 1. We're still beginners.
Yeah,
We're still
yeah.
intermediate. But we have to get up there.
Yeah.
But we have to do the work, research behind the scenes. That's why I was like, yo, we have to, for marketing, we have to change all of the names on the socials. We have to do
Yeah.
more. We have to
We
put
have-
out clips. We have to get this program to put it on Instagram so they can see the Instagram clips, because it's all about marketing. And still for the YouTube, it's still small. But like you said, we have to build it. And there's the way to build it is by using social platforms, i.e. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, putting certain clips out there that some people will see. And we, of course, we have to brand it and everything. And that can lead them back to our YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know for me because like I remember you sent me a website to like how to make a website.
Yeah, don't.
I read that,
don't-
I was like,
don't-
oh
I found a
my God.
YouTube video. I got to send to you, which is a lot easier. You got COVID?
All right.
Alright, dog. But I have a YouTube video I'm gonna send to you later on, so you
Yeah.
can take a look at it. It's far much easier, but we shouldn't worry about the website right now. We should mainly worry about marketing and building up
A bunch of background
platforms.
stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of background stuff.
Yeah.
I was watching you know me, I like to do research on other podcasts. I was watching Gary Vee.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, motivational speaker, yada
Wait,
yada.
is that the white dude?
Yeah, the little short white dude
Yeah,
was
I know
always
what you're talking
cursing.
about.
It was
Yeah.
always cursing, a little Russian kid. He's like, who could just do what you got to do, like what we always say, right? But he was talking about like marketing and using social medias like TikTok. Listen, I know we're not social media
Yeah,
guys.
we're not at all.
I'm a social guy, but I'm not a social media guy. Like I don't like to use TikTok. I'm not IG. I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Snapchat. Like that.
I'm only on Twitter for the memes.
I'm barely on Twitter. Like I just read like the group chats I'm in
Yeah.
just to laugh, you know. But I'm barely on that stuff. So we got to use our other tools, and we have to figure out how to edit like our little clips and put them out there so people can see, so we can grow.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's just a whole bunch behind the scenes stuff we've been trying to work out and get to. But besides that, life's been great.
Actually discuss.
the main topic. You want to say it or I want to say it?
You probably have the proper wording
We
for
gonna
it.
do it. What, Shia LaBeouf? Come on, man. What's a Shia LaBeouf?
Just do it. I mean,
I need a little
it's-
bit more aggression.
You want me to
Aggressive,
scream? I
man.
don't wanna
Just
wait
do
for
it,
grandma.
bro. Just do it. Yeah, man. Just do it, bro. Plain and simple. That's the topic of this episode, of episode 13. Just doing what you want to do. Just do it, man. Just like Shia LaBeouf said. You want to go on about there? Or you just want me to start
I
it off?
mean, there's only so much we can go on about because at the end of the day, it kind of depends. You know, a lot of people look for like the space, like they just want to like, oh, how do I do this?
Mhm.
How do I become that? People kind of like just want the answers laid out for them
Yeah.
in a lot of ways, but no one's really like prepared to do what they need to in order to do that. Like me, like right now, like I'm not like, obviously I want to do things with the podcast and stuff like that, but I'm not really If I were to tell you I'm putting 100% into the podcast, I'd be lying.
Yeah, clearly.
Because I don't know. That's just my drive for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Like
gotta
I'm
have
not,
a better drive, bro.
I'm not motivated
Bring it.
enough to go to.
To hit the lanes we're trying to hit.
Not even that. It's just to do enough research that I should be doing in order to basically to get it to where it wants to be.
But at least you're willing to admit it.
Yeah, a lot
See,
of people.
step
are,
one is
Yeah.
admit your wrongs
It's like AA.
and your failures. So you just admitted it. You like,
Yeah.
I know what I suck at. At least you know. You're not lying and saying, I'm trying my 100%.
Nah,
Yo,
I
I'm
know
not
for a
trying
fact.
my 100%. I'm not really trying. I may look at something, but I get lazy and I just quit. But at least you know that that's what you're doing, because now you can work on that.
Yeah, I think I think I have a focusing issue. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's focus ocean. I think it's just a lack of motivation. Because like if
Maybe
you
it's
have my
both.
brain space, or of me, meaning not brain space meaning intellect, meaning what I see this as in dreams. Like I can see this growing to something. Like
Uh-huh.
that's why I texted the other day. I was going through my Kanye rant.
Yeah.
Because just like Kanye, I'm not Kanye, but you see, because his brain is just on a different wavelength for him dreaming. He's like, oh, we should be doing this. We should be doing that.
Yeah.
That's what hit you. I'm like, yo, we got to do this. We got to do that. And I was like, all right, let me relax. I was going on my
At
Kanye
like 6 in the
rant.
morning.
Yeah, just going crazy thinking. But that's how much passionate I am about it. I know this is a slow process, slow grind, like we always say. But at
I
least,
got nothing but time.
at least we started and we're doing it. You know, like
Yeah.
it's still, like I said, it's nothing to be lackluster about because we just started.
Yeah.
13 weeks in, but we just everyone starts at ground zero, right?
Yeah.
Now the stuff we put into it by just doing it, just by us showing up every week and doing the podcast, is a progression.
It's
We
more
are.
than what other people are doing.
Exactly. We showed up, we came here, we didn't even have nothing to talk about, and we have stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
You get me? So there's a progression. We're putting out episodes, we're putting out clips.
Basically. If there was a separate camera of like here when we're not like actually recording the podcast,
Yeah,
you
it-
would just see us
it-
walking around the room
Walking around
for like 2 hours, being like, "What could
brainstorming.
we talk about?"
exactly.
But it's
Trying-
not.
Yeah, we're trying to brainstorm and think
Yeah.
what we can do and what should we do. So we have more things coming up, but like I said, I think everyone just do it, man. I don't know what you want to do for your life. Not talking about me and you personally, but for like whoever's watching this. Hey, maybe you want to be a pastor. If you want to be a pastor, you got to start reading the Bible, bro.
never read it.
If you want to be a motivational speaker, you got to start reading motivational books. You got to be good at speaking in person. You got to maybe talk to more people, more, like speaking to more people every day. And unfortunately, you have to learn how to use social media. If you want to be a businessman, an entrepreneur, you just got to
Yeah.
do just do it. It's going to fail. You're going to fail.
Yeah,
a fact.
that's part
a
of
given,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna fail. That's a given.
You literally can't progress in anything without messing up at it first.
Facts.
Because no matter how many times you mess up, it's not about like the fact that you mess up. It's about realizing what you did wrong to improve on it. Like even at anything, if you start a new job, if you want to do anything new, like even just playing games, like no one's the best at any game
Facts.
automatically. Like they spend time in like the practice or whatever, or they go and when they go to work, they ask 1,000,001 questions because they know they're gonna get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of prematurely they kind of get the answers first,
Yeah.
which is kind of like two in the same when you were trying to say that just doing the research and putting the time into what you
got to,
actually
bro.
care about.
Oh
and
no,
what
we're
you
gonna
wanna
fail.
do.
That's what we're talking about, failing.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
You gotta put in the time.
You-
Like you said, when you start a game, you're not good at it. You're trash.
yeah.
You're trash unless it's like Modern Warfare where you already can just
Yeah, I
fall
mean,
right
that's
back
like the
to
same-
it.
that's the same
but,
thing
But
over
that's
and
not
over.
how life
Yeah.
is in real life. We don't get a restart. This is your one life, and you have
Yeah.
to live it, bro. So you try to enjoy it while you're here. You gotta try to enjoy it. Like you said, you gotta fail, man. I was reading a book, and it said, "Successful people fail their way to the top." What does that mean to you?
I mean, to me, obviously, it's basically, you can't get to the top without failing a bunch of times.
Exactly.
But I was gonna ask you, what do you think about the term "fake it till you make it"? Do you think that's the same thing?
No,
No.
because you're faking it.
So you don't. But some people fake it till they make it. You know what I mean?
That can happen, but what's the percentages?
Percentages? I don't know the
I
statistics
bet
about it.
The statistics is low, because you can fake it. You can fake like Tekashi 6ix9ine. He faked it till he made it. But
Yeah,
look
he
at
did.
all the repercussions He really should have been in jail for like.
Is he still in jail? Where is
No,
he
no,
now?
he's here in Florida.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's chilling here.
He's chilling
Yeah,
here.
he's chilling here. But he will be a story. I say fake it till you make it. He faked like he was in a gang for 2.5 years. Did all
Well,
that
he
crazy
actually
stuff.
kind of technically was.
But he wasn't about none of it.
Yeah,
You can join a gang and not be about of it. Then when he went to jail, you saw what happened.
Yeah,
It was everyone's names to get my ass out of jail because I don't want to be in there. So I say that's like a fake it till you make it. That'll be a bad standpoint. But there's other people, like you said, fake it till you make it. It may work, but I don't think that's something everyone should try to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because example, like say we faked it. We bought a whole bunch of subscribers, Instagram followers. And then, like I was saying, I forgot who I was talking to this about, but you can tell on social media who's faking it.
Oh yeah, because they'll have like
You can
1,000 and something
obviously.
followers, and they get like 3 likes.
Yeah. How do you have 1,000 subscribers and you can only average 13 views on a video on
Yeah.
YouTube?
I mean,
Let's do the analytics. No, wait. Let's do the math. Does that make sense? I have 1,000 people subscribing, and I only can get 5 people to watch my videos, and that's 2 of them is probably from you watching it yourself. Same thing with
Just on
Instagram.
replay.
You have 15,000 followers or 10,000 followers, and you only have 20, 30 likes on your pictures. The math
Yeah.
doesn't equal what you're saying. See, now that'll be a fake it till you make it where everyone knows it's like, bro, this guy, he's capping. So it's better just to do organically. Eat
you're
it
saying
up.
basically like
Yeah,
do like the
do
honest way
organically.
through.
Fail. You gotta fail.
Yeah.
Okay, you start off with 0. Everyone starts at 0.
Yeah.
So you go from 0. You go to 3. You go to 6. You go to 10. You go to 15. You go to 30. That may have took you 5 months to get to those 30, but that's 30 people that follow you for you.
Yeah.
Not 30 people you bought who are bots and not gonna just. They're actually gonna give you discussions about it. Oh, I think you should do this. What would you guys like to see from me? Then that 30 becomes 60. That 60 becomes 120. That 120 becomes 200. That 200 becomes 1,000. And boom, you made a base that's loyal to you and wasn't bought.
So for you, what do you think is a long enough time where, like, let's say we kept doing this for a year, which obviously we will.
Yeah.
But let's say we did this for a year and then we didn't get up. You know what I mean? Like what's enough time for you to say, all right, I tried enough at this dream, and then now I think
But
it's
the
a good
thing
time
with-
to put it to rest and chase something else. Because this can't be your only dream.
No, that's not the
Yeah,
only
exactly.
dream. But
So what do you think's a good?
I wouldn't say put it to rest and stop because this is a podcast. This takes time to grow.
Mhm.
It's a YouTube channel as well. But
I'm saying like it just doesn't.
But it depends
like,
what we
58
do.
Subscribers forever.
it's not gonna happen. But I want to stop. I'll keep going.
You keep going.
I would say, all right, we need to scrap it and look at something else. What can we do else? What is something else we could do? But remember, I kept saying we got to bring other people on to interview. That can
Yeah,
help us
that's
grow.
future stuff.
But
I'm
all right, let's just
talking
say
about-
we just me and you.
Yeah.
Even though like I'm doing the math in my head, I don't see that happening. Just staying
Yeah,
at
yeah,
50.
yeah. I'm just
But
saying to you.
okay, if we do, I'll say we scrap it and we would try something else.
You
We won't
would- you
scrap.
would
We
try
won't just
something
throw
else?
away the channel, but maybe change the channel name and start.
But you would feel. Well, you would feel like you'd like. I mean, like let's say we did all that and it still didn't go. You would say could you be, or like I guess you could say like fulfilled enough that you did what you could, and it just didn't work
But
out.
not in 1 year.
You don't think 1 year?
Nah, it's 1 year's not enough.
You don't think so?
Nah,
What do you think? Like 2,
1 year, 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
This stuff takes a long time, bro. Depending on how we put into what we're trying to do is how we maximize growth. You maximize potential by maximizing growth, meaning by how much effort we put into the podcast, but show, meaning how fast, like, and how like good it looks, how it grow.
Yeah.
So if us putting 100% max effort, making, for example, we're doing 1 episode a week, but let's
Yeah.
say we do 1 episode plus 2 other programs a week, so we have 3 things coming out
Back
every
to
week.
back to back,
Now that's consistency over a year. One of those videos will maybe catch something, but also we just keep maximizing. Hey, graphics getting better. Our marketing skills
The
is getting
angles,
better.
the
Angles,
set
the
and
lines,
the
the set is
camera.
looking
Yeah.
cool. This is what I mean. We got to put. If we're just doing this, like what we are now, for the rest, who's gonna want to watch this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no improvement. You see that's what I said. Just watch episode 1 and watch this episode. 100% night and day. It's a complete
Yeah.
difference. I cannot watch the first episode.
I mean,
That shit is disgusting. I can watch these episodes. I still cringe, but the first episode,
It's
I wish I
worse.
could delete it, but I'm not.
yeah.
It's there for a reason to remind
Yeah.
me. You know, it's growth.
It's
It
literally
grows.
the part of what we were just saying earlier, that it is a
Successful
the
people fail their
failure
way to the
part
top.
to the top. Yeah,
There you
'cause,
go.
You know, no one, like, you know, it's there's only so much you could prepare for, because even with a podcast, you know, we were like, oh, we'll just talk for maybe an hour long or something. You know, we'll give it a
you
shot.
can talk for an hour, but what do you have with what you're talking? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know,
If
when
you're
it's-
just talking about, for example, see, it has to be substance to it. So if you're just talking about like multiple things, like no one's really gonna come to you because you're not famous. Like, why should I watch you? So, for example, if we were a sports podcast, that's something to drive people.
if we
in.
knew what we were talking about,
I know what I'm
sport,
talking about for sports.
I don't know nothing about
You
sports.
don't, but I know what I'm talking. If we were talking about like the NFL playoffs that happened the other day, that brings people. Okay, they watch your podcast. Okay, oh, sport. Then we just start talking about politics in the middle
Yeah.
of it. They're like, "Yo,
That was a
I
complete
came
180.
here to
Yeah.
learn about the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans that played on Sunday, not what's going on in the Capitol."
Yeah,
See, there's a difference. We're trying to do more like inspiration, motivation, and you know, just showing the grind and what we can do as like human beings.
Mhm.
I'm not saying we're gonna start flying and stuff like that. I'm saying like you will see a progression from episode 1. Next year, you will see a difference. You might see us. We may get bigger. We may have books out. You know what I mean? There will
Or a
be a
clothing
progression or a clothing line. But there will be a progression
Yeah.
that you will see. That's what we're trying to show. We're trying to show a progression. We're trying to show better ideas, a better mindset. We're trying to show us leveling up just like that. Level up your life, just like that book we were reading earlier.
Yeah.
We're just trying to show that progression.
basically what we're just trying to say is, like, if like when some random person walked up to us and they said like how do I start this? You know, like, let's say they want to do this. Let's say they want to do a podcast.
Do it.
It's literally just do it. Even if it's the worst thing you've ever seen in the world,
Even if it's terrible.
you're gonna, just the process of you even just going on your phone and uploading it.
Yeah.
They, you know, YouTube has a thing already. They show you things on how to edit it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can edit, you know, you can
You don't even
cut-
have to look at
you can cut the
YouTube
clips.
specific. You
But
have
I'm
to do
saying that
the-
it's
yeah.
already there when
Okay.
you're trying to upload
Exactly.
it. You know what I mean? So like there's things in front of you that you just basically have to take the first step into something for you to
Yeah.
realize, you know, you can actually do it, basically.
Facts.
And that's it.
And just you gotta have like the other book. You gotta have a positive mindset, man. Don't think because just where you are now, you're not gonna be able to grow. We learned how to walk. We weren't always able to walk. We weren't always able to read. It was always a progression.
Have you seen that? Like,
What?
I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day. How, like, you ever seen like how long it takes for like a human
A baby? Yeah, I got nieces.
grow?
I got nieces, bro. It's
and then,
weird.
Have you seen a dog grow? Those
Yeah, they
things-
grow like this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but before you'd be like, oh, it couldn't get up. Now I can jump, and it's jumping over your gate, and it's doing all
You're
this.
gay, biting you. It don't bite.
Yeah, doing all this crazy stuff. You're like, what the hell? But there's a progression. Like I said, you gotta have a positive mindset, man. Your mindset has to be positive. You have to think. Like I felt when we first started podcast, I was like, I believe we can make this grow. I don't know how, but I believe we can make this grow. Around after doing episode 1, I said, this is terrible. Episode 2, terrible. 3, I was like, crap. 4, bad. 5, bad. 6,
Yeah.
bad. 7,
There was-
bad.
there
8,
was-
bad. 9, okay.
I don't remember
See?
what episode exactly, but
I feel like it was the one where Kareem was on.
I forgot when he started.
I forgot what it was like. Episode, I think it was episode 5 or episode 4. Like he came on. I said,
When he came on, I was like, all right,
I was like,
could do
we
something with
actually
this.
might have something, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just you got to start. You got to start, and you're gonna fail. That's 100% fact. You got to start, and you're gonna fail.
It's basically like when when you retake the same test so many times. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you
man.
you pick A, you pick B, you pick C. The answer was D the whole time, but you had to retake it 4 times just to get that right answer. So that's basically what it is. You know, you just got to realize what works, what doesn't work, and
Yeah.
then use what works.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Use what works. Learn. There's multiple things out there for you to figure out what makes you happy. You know, like you always hear these stories about like people are old. I don't know if you ever talked to your grandparents.
I do, but they scream at me.
Okay, yeah.
In
so
Spanish?
I don't know if you ever talk like I talk to my grandpa sometimes. You know, it's always like into my hearing his voice is always like regret.
Really?
Yeah, not my other grandpa's dead, but talked to him and he's just like, like, damn, wish could spend more time with family, yada yada. I don't really know you like that. It's
with
always
you?
regret. Yeah,
He doesn't know you that well?
No, not really. But it's always regret. It's like, damn, I wish I did this, but I wish I'd done that. I don't want to be 84, 85 years old and like, I wish I would have done this.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have been nice. I wish I would have been. I wish I would have done what I wanted to do instead of listening to others. You don't want to end your life like that.
Yeah,
you never want to end your life like that.
That's a really good point because I remember back then I was stuck doing the same thing for like a long time. For over like 2 years, I was working the same job, doing the same day, seeing the same people, and then I got tired of it. And that's literally the definition of insanity: is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And I was like, you know what? I need to go somewhere. So I went to
airport.
No, I went to the Ultra, like the music festival thing. Yeah. That was after that.
Yeah.
And for me, I literally I didn't even do much, but I was so out of my element. I was like okay with it. You know what I mean? Like I don't like any of that social things. I don't dance. I don't do any of those. I don't drink or smoke or any of that stuff that you would think that those EDM festivals have. But it was just something different, just so I can get a different perspective on other things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what pretty much you need to do, is you just need to do something different, just so that way you have a different perspective about it. And now, even if you do something that you're not okay with, you could at least say you did it once and you weren't okay with it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, I don't like that food. It doesn't look good. Well, at least try it. And then, you could say, at least you did it.
I wouldn't even say do it once. I should try to do it multiple times.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, well, that thing was 3 days, and I was done.
Ultra? That's something totally different. But at least you tried.
Yeah.
Give it a try. I wouldn't say go skydiving.
You wouldn't? You wouldn't go skydiving?
Nope.
I'm going skydiving.
Like, have fun with that, bro. You got a motorcycle, so you live for the thrill. I don't. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I'm fine here on the ground. But, yeah, just do something that interests you.
How about 1 million subscribers? If we get 1 million subscribers, you go skydiving.
No.
No?
No.
2 million.
Hell no. I'm never going skydiving. Why? Because I'm going to risk my life?
You risk your life every day you go outside.
Listen, man. That's why
Have you seen the way people drive around here?
That's why I keep the Thule.
The
Thule. Wow. But yeah, man. That's our message for today, man. Just do it. Try to live out your dream, or try to live out some aspect of your dream. If you do hair, do hair.
What do you think's like? Just before it ends. I'm not even gonna say 3 because I don't want to limit it to a number. What do you think's like some fundamental steps that everyone needs to do in order to get even like the idea out there? Like, do you think they need to like write it down, or do you think they just need to like
3 steps as in what?
Like, okay, like the podcast. Like, what did we do that we're like, all right, we're really gonna do this?
Okay. Oh, so 3 steps to start.
Like,
so just
majority of things, yeah.
How to do something in 3 steps, like that, right?
Kind of something like that, yeah. Like, what's like 3 things that you need to do with everything that
at first you have to have a thought.
Okay.
Meaning a dream, not a dream, but have a thought and an actual strategy. That's number 1. Number 2 is actually figuring out what you need to start, meaning prices, funding, who you're going to do it with, what platforms. And 3 is just doing it. Mm-hmm. That's your 3 right there. So 1, having the dream, what I said before, having a dream and knowing what you want to do. Mm-hmm. Number 2 is actually strategizing it, like having a strategy on how you're going to fulfill that, or fulfill whatever business, or fulfilling whatever business or like media you're trying to do. And 3 is just doing it. Those are the 3 steps.
Those are pretty good, yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Just do it.
I just asked you because you're better at like starting things off more than me.
Yeah,
so
man.
Why I wanted
number 1, you got to think about it. What am I into? Okay, I want to do something. I want to make music. Okay, you want to make music. All right, that's number 1. 2, okay. I don't know how to rap. All right, let's try to figure out how to rap. Let me start writing notes down, writing stuff. 3, time to go in the studio to spit the rap.
That's it for you?
That's it.
That's it.
So 1, think about it. 2, strategize it, like make a strategy of how you want to do it, and then 3, start it. That's my three tips. I don't have a strict. Like, you put me on the spot. I couldn't really. I mean, because
you're just better at like doing a lot more.
It's
things
just I'm not afraid of doing things. It's just I think that could be a positive from being homeschooled. It was no one there to say, "Oh, that you shouldn't do that. That's lame." It's just,
really you You feel like
I think that's a positive from being homeschooled because if you think about it, like a lot of people that like, especially when I went to school, it was a lot of them scared to do things.
Like a lot. You think a lot of people put you down or would try to put you down for like
100%.
Well, that's the thing.
Are you gonna
everywhere.
do a podcast? You know, so that scares people.
Yeah,
that scares people.
You're gonna put yourself out there like
you're gonna put yourself out there.
Yeah. That's. But no, we're doing it anyway.
Weird, you know. Yeah, but I think maybe that could be a positive of being homeschooled, or maybe that's just me. I think that's just me. I'm not that too scared of like telling people who cares. That's just part of the too blunt mindset. Who cares, man? Just do whatever you want to do. This is a too blunt mindset. Yeah, don't worry, go to Too Blunt Mindset. Coming soon, 2022, man.
I don't know.
Your author. Yeah, boy. But that's it for this episode of Too Blunt Podcast. This was episode 13. My name's Khalif.
I'm Kevin.
And we are out of here. Peace.
Later.
HX2 goes stupid.